And it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Welcome to my bedroom. Okay, yeah, that's rest of the family's home, so I'm just staying out of the way with all the doors shut. Okay, entertainment only, using my trip and wait tarot. I'm just going to throw a couple of hopefully shorty readings out there, just to get them off my list. So Mike Johnson the other day, in an interview that he did, I think it was on CNN or something along those lines, I haven't really looked into it, but he was signalling the claims of election fraud, basically the same as they did last election, signalling beforehand, oh, there's going to be fraud, we're going to try and combat it as well we can, but, you know, etc., etc., etc. Oh, gosh, awful. Well, first of all, this is my Trump health card. I don't think Trump's going to make it to the election. So it's a bit of a non-event. But Mike Johnson's out there signalling claims of election fraud, that this is an avenue that they're going to go down again. So just be really aware that there will be quite a bit of disinformation come out leading up to the election to cast doubt in some minds about the result. Make sure you pick your news services really carefully, like AP News, BBC in the UK News. Sometimes it takes an overseas outlet to actually be able to see the forest for the trees. Al Jazeera, ProRepublica, etc. Choose your news outlets really carefully and don't rely on the commercial mainstream media, because they are very much about ratings and dollars. So, Mike Johnson, and be very careful with social media as well. Do not believe everything you see, and there'll be a lot of scamming coming through. It'll be on the increase. So, for example, if you get a email saying, "Oh, you're getting a tax return, click on this link to claim it," etc., blah 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 blah. Even if it looks really, really, really legit from the government website, we have MyGov over here in Australia. Do not click on a link. Do not ever click on a link. Go to the government website. So, for example, I would go to mygov.com.au or whatever it is, and actually sign in that way to the actual website. So, yeah, it's going to ramp up between now and the election. So just really, really be careful. So I am talking about Mike Johnson. Oh, Mike Johnson signalling claims of election frauds. What do we need to know about it, guys? And a few cards already flung out. Show me. Now, I don't see Mike Johnson even being Speaker of the House by the time we get to the election, but we'll see how that plays. But Mike Johnson signalling claims of election fraud. He's also already ranting on about going full tilt against Biden. Biden saying that the US are now looking at ceasing shipments of attack weaponry to Israel and limiting it only to defence. And of course, Johnson's now coming out going, Biden lied to me when I brought forward the bill for the funding for Ukraine, etc., because all these other countries were tied in as well. He's just, I think Johnson is finding himself between a rock and a hard place. So come on down. The first two cards that popped out, sorry, I'll lift you up just a little bit so I can actually see what's going on. First one was this. This is the dictator, the one that wants to be dictator for life. And Johnson is finding himself restricted by this dictator for life. Trump, guaranteed he's got something on Johnson. We know that there's a bit of not quite above boardness about Johnson himself. His challenges is he's finding entertainment only, allegedly, finding his hands tied and restricted by what somebody is telling him to say. Okay, foundation of the reading, the energy stewing in at the moment is temperance and moderation and balance. This is what the voters want. The voters are getting tired of the chaotic rhetoric. It also can be trying to juggling from cup to spin the story. So just be aware of that as well. Hearing moderate but spinning the story. In the past, we've got the Page of Pentacles bringing forth a new opportunity, a new plan. This is even possibly him receiving the speakership. It's in the past, so whatever this is, and again, enamored by whatever this plan is, this idea, this opportunity, enamored by it. Okay, gosh, the RNC, the GOP, the energy over it at the moment is the infighting. Absolutely. Could also be trying to cause chaos about the election result, appearing to be moderate and balanced, but really he's bringing forth this chaos energy. The RNC conference, man, to be a fly on Pence's head there. Immediate future, the guru, the government. In regards to the government, yeah, the abuse of power, betrayal, deceit, lies, sabotage, externally. Yeah, attempting to sabotage the election. However, internally, my Jack Smith, Alex Whiting card, there is something there in regards to a prosecution of some sort or a truth of action coming forward. This may even be the voter bringing forth their truth. Hopes and fears. He does not like what he has been told to do. He's been told to spread this, and I don't think he likes it. But we know somebody's got something on him. Things moving forward very quickly, negative headlines. That is going to step him off the cliff and force him into retreat. We've got end of a legacy, having reaped what he has sowed and being forced to walk away. Okay, I don't mind these cards after all. Yeah, but what Johnson's doing is, yeah, basically he's trying to sow dissension, but I don't think it's going to work. We've seen it before. We saw it last election, and out of all the hundreds of court cases in regards to voter fraud, the only ones that were found to have actually frauded were Republicans, including fake electors. So, just cards. Will Johnson succeed in? No, there's going to be a powerful new truth come forward that's going to bring balance, restore balance. So there's going to be a big new truth that comes out that's going to restore balance. Yeah. So full exposure and karma. Something not yet revealed that will stop it in this tracks, and its investigation of Trump. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. I'm going to leave it there. Just be aware of it. If you're on social media, if you click on links or like something or dislike something or argue back or whatever, the algorithms on those social medias will feed you more of the same. So click on cat videos and Calvin and Hobbes and that sort of thing instead. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.